is the North End. This is the North End.
Hi everyone, this is Dave from the North End YouTube channel, and this is 5 things we learned from Manchester United's away loss 2-1 to Aston Villa. Coming in at number 1, sloppy start, 2-0 down in 10 minutes. I think within 2 minutes it was 1-0 down. Just a bad start. You can't, if you start 2-0 down to most teams in the Premier League, any chance of getting 3 points is pretty much out the window. It was a bad start. You need to be prepared. You need to be ready. You need to be focused, and that just wasn't the case. Pretty much that's what decided the game. Really sloppy start, and I think that comes down to focus, and that's something the manager will have them prepared for moving forward. But it was tough. Number 2, Martinez is human. Lisandro Martinez, in my opinion, has not only been Manchester United's player of the season thus far, he's an easy pick for starting 11 Premier League team of the season. He's phenomenal. I think he's been our most consistent player, our best player. And you know what? He had a couple of bad moments in this game, resulting in goals. The first goal of the game, he steps up, he moves forward. He doesn't need to. Lets Leon Bailey kind of get behind and score. It's just a bad decision. The header that he concedes possession in the first minute of the second half that leads to the goal. Just not his best game, not a terrible game. But he's a human, and everyone's entitled to a bad game, and that was just the case this particular game for Martinez. Still love him. I friggin' love him. I think he's going to be a club legend. Coming in at number 3, passengers. Oh, there was a few of them in this game. I'll call out 2 in particular for me. Donny van de Beek. Nobody wanted this to work out well more than I did at Manchester United for Donny van de Beek. Smart, intricate player, very high football IQ. He cannot handle the Premier League. The Premier League is a league that's too quick for him, and it's almost painful to watch because you know there's a good footballer in there, but it's like, hey man, a league like Serie A he would thrive in. He cannot keep up with the pace. He's never been able to, and I absolutely think it's time for him to move on, whether it be in January or next summer, because there is a wonderful football player in there. Finally, this one's even hard to say out loud, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know. It's hard to watch. Either Wayne Rooney or Cristiano Ronaldo are my favorite Manchester United players of all time. Probably Rooney edges it, but I love Ronaldo so much, and to watch him kind of fall off in a United shirt, it's almost like torture, but those 2 were passengers in this game, and I think they become passengers for the club, and it's difficult. Coming in at number 4, Toothless in attack. We got a goal back through Luke Shaw, which was a deflection, but I think this is probably going to be the issue for United and ultimately end up resulting in them not being able to crack the top 4 unless something dramatic happens in January. The attack's not strong enough right now, and there's players that just aren't getting it done. Rashford seems to be the threat, but we know how inconsistent he can be. I mentioned Ronaldo. I'm not sure what's going to happen on the right wing. I do think Garnacho will continue to get better. Jadon Sancho has just been a disappointment. So, I mean, we just don't... It's not even that we don't create enough chances. We're not decisive enough in the final third, and we're not banging in the goals. I think it's our number 1 issue right now, and it's tough, and it needs to change, and hopefully, with this World Cup break coming up, the manager will get some time. I don't know, but we need to start scoring goals. It's a major issue, and it's a problem. Coming in at number 5, the manager called out this performance, said it wasn't good enough. We love that. And if you're going to give marks for Erik ten Hag for the first half of the season, and I know we're not there yet, but, the World Cup break, it's got to be an A. He's been phenomenal. He's dealt with poor results. It happened with Brentford, Man City, and United have reacted. So the players are listening. The players are understanding. He wasn't happy after this game. He wasn't, and I love that. And I know we played a Europa League game on Thursday. So did Arsenal. I want to call that out. So yes, tired legs, a lot of injuries. We missed Bruno Fernandes in this game, clearly in attack. I mentioned we were toothless in attack. He creates chances for us, and that's clear. Doesn't matter. You need to be a deeper squad, and I think that's a message the manager is trying to put forward here. We're going to have to rotate. Injuries are going to happen. When players step in, you need to do the job that he's laid out, the game plan that he's laid out. I'm loving Eric Ten Hag, and when he comes out and makes these comments where it wasn't good enough, it's what you want to hear as a fan. So yeah, these games are going to happen. These losses, these setbacks are going to happen, but that's okay. We know where we're at. I think we've got the guy in Ten Hag, so it's going to take time. And I wasn't super upset after this loss. It was more of a, okay, this is a reality check. These games are going to happen. How you react from is the key, right? So we've got a break now. And we'll see, and it'll give the team some time, some of the players that aren't going to the World Cup, to develop a little bit more. But you know what? These things are going to happen. We've got some great players in. The manager knows what he's doing, so just part of the process. Guys, I've been Dave. This is 5 things for the Man United loss to Aston Villa. I got to say it. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. If you want to hear different things, if you want to see different things on the channel, let us know. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
This is the North End. This is the North End.